Alright, what's going on? We're out here, Eunice Lake in Eunice, New Mexico. That's where the Wolf Field has me today. Doing some simple ultralight fishing. This is that new rod that I picked up. It's fiberglass rod. Everybody recognizes them as like banana rods or whatnot, but I like it. I think it's gonna be perfect for this trout magnet set up here. Got a black and chartreuse top, double rig, that natural color on the bottom. So let's see what the fish want. All right. Oh, got one. Ah, there's a baby trout, came off. That's all right. Just gives me an idea about where they are. Probably about 10, 12 feet off the shore. Getting really good distance on casting, probably 20, 25 yards, which is pretty good for getting them trout magnets out there. A little flicking action, give those trout magnets some pumps, you know. Like I mentioned before, I really like these pegged floats from Leland Lures. You can easily adjust the level of your float. I'm actually going to get in the water, see if I can get these a little closer to the bottom, see what I can find. Baby bass. All right. You know, the one thing that this little rod, as fun as it is, lacks is backbone. Super moderate action. So I should be using treble baits. So I switched it up to this bubblegum pink and this canary yellow. And I also added some of this power bait bass attractant. It's not my favorite. It does work. It's made by Berkeley, so you know it's really tested. But I just came from work. I touched petroleum stuff all day long, wash my hands with an industrial cleaner, so you know it doesn't really taste natural to them. So let's see how that goes. That guy's spunky. Still a baby, but getting bigger. There you go. So the trout magnet will forever be my favorite pan fishing confidence bait. I'm gonna try something different. I got these little micro swim baits, little glide baits off of like the TikTok shop or something, I don't know. Never tried them. So with the moderate action on this fiberglass rod, I think it's really built for troubles. Let's see how it does. Let it fall. So I was pretty happy with that little swim bait. It didn't cast so well, kind of flopped in the wind, right? But it had amazing action. I think all the fish are still pretty low with these hot temperatures, so I'm gonna try something really risky. I'm gonna go with an open hook Z-Man, these micro nets. It's the wrong rod in my opinion, but you run what you brung, right? So let's see what we get. I'm trying to land a bass, really put this rod to the test. And this 2-pound line. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, we met Larry. I forgot you know Larry. Yeah, we met Larry. Larry.
Come on in. Whoa, oh, it's a nice bass. There we go. Ooh, 2-pound line. Yeah, got a nice one. Couldn't have hooked him any better. Right in the top of the lip. The Z-Man. There you go. Little 1-pounder. No big deal. Thanks for playing, buddy. Mwah. There you go. Heck yeah. Yeah, there you go. Little rod did okay. I was really worried about that 2-pound line. Loosen the drag, trying to tire him out. Let's get back in the water. It's not the most sensitive rod. With all the give that you have, I'm just really relying on the pressure. See, all that's the grass on the bottom. But just a tip, you can drastically increase the sensitivity of any rod by switching to braid. You keep that same tiny diameter with a much stronger line. Rob, you can't swim a Ned rig. Sure you can. You can do whatever you want with it. So we're going to be going with this Crappie Magnet Series Tiny Dancer. This is the Midnight Rust color. Leland Lures sent this to me to go ahead and test out when I placed an order with them, this new color combination. So with the sun going down, it'll be getting darker. Hopefully that darker pattern will give it more of a silhouette. I'm keeping the 1/20th ounce jig head on there. Just giving me some nice distance. I'm happy with it. So stick with it. Thanks Leland Lures. There we go. It's like a baby bass. Yep. Now that would be a baby bass. Some little ones are. So I really like this Tiny Dancer. I think I'm going to finish the night off with it, but I want to do some topwater fishing before it gets too dark. So let's see what we got. Time to bring out the big guns. Creek Life Lure. Look at that. That's what we're going with. How's it going?
Man, it's going. Not as fast and furious as I was hoping it would.
Yeah,
but you know how
I hear
that
you.
goes.
They'll come. The big one's coming. You know, this fishery, Eunice Lake, is a funny lake. It's my home away from home lake when I'm here in New Mexico. And it's either one of two conditions. The water is dead calm, no movement, kind of like it is today, or it's way too windy. So you really have to choose your baits wisely and uniquely, because it's a highly pressured pond as well. Not getting the action I want out of this topwater. Well, for one, line's caught up in the trebles. That's no good. It's just too whippy for me. Let's see what else we got. We're hitting it. There we go. There we go. Damn, it came off. Nope. He didn't, but he's just a baby. And we came out for sunfish, for bluegill. And all we're getting is bass. How do you like that? Right there. It's teasing me. I don't know if I got grass or another baby. They're popping all right here. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Don't break off. Don't break off. Come on now. Better not be a catfish. It ain't come up yet. It's a nice bass. bass. All right. Oh no, it's a catfish. Gross. Not what I wanted. Ooh, it's a nice catfish though. All right, let's get him off. Yeah, that was cool. A cool ending to the night. Let's go and head on in. Well, that wraps up another night of fishing in the desert. Eunice Lake, Eunice, New Mexico. Has had a great time. That's how fishing goes. We came out with a strategic plan to test a new rod and target bluegill and sunfish, and all we got was bass. How do you like that? But I'll take it. Rob Oilfield Angler. See you on the water.